very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Gymnasium here on the campus of Trinity Baptist College for NCCAA men's basketball between the TBC Eagles and our guests for the evening, the Timberwolves of Florida Gateway College. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise for our opening prayer? Father, we always give you the praise and the glory for the talents you've given these young men. Lord, we ask you to keep them free from injury on the court tonight, and let every word, action, and deed be glorifying to you. We ask you to take care of Tacoma Falls and Florida Gateway as they travel home this evening, give them safety on their bus. And Father, help us remember this Christmas season, we are worshiping the birth of our Lord and Savior. In your name we pray. Amen. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the four core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy tonight's competition. And now, for the starting lineup. First, for the visiting Timberwolves from Florida Gateway College. At guard, 6'6" sophomore from Orlando, Florida, number 1, Jeremiah Barr. At guard, 6'4" freshman from Wesley, Tampa, Florida, number 3, Jeremy Jones. At forward, 6'8" sophomore from Orlando, Florida, number 11, Aaron Campbell. At guard, 6'2" sophomore from Lakeburg, Florida, number 15, Maurice Campbell. At forward, 6'8" sophomore from Pensacola, Florida, number 32, Darius Cully. The Timberwolves are led by head coach Charles Ruiz and his assistants Cesarian Wilson and Drew Norman. And now the starting lineup for your Trinity Baptist College Eagles. At forward, 6'4" senior from Delray Beach, Florida, number 4, Mark Javert Mason. At guard, 6' sophomore from Clifton, Georgia, number 5, Xavier Rose. At guard, a 5'10" senior from Atlanta, Georgia, number 11,
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles, as we're ready for men's basketball here at Trinity Gymnasium on the campus of Trinity Baptist College here in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm Ray Bureau, Dean Bureau, our cameraman, as usual here at TBC Eagles Athletics. Lake City's Florida Gateway College with possession of the ball, wearing the green and the gold. Trinity Baptist in the home white. Gateway won the opening tip-off, and now we have an alternating possession, and the ball will go over to Trinity Baptist College. The Timberwolves from Florida Gateway College come into tonight's play with a record of 2-3 overall. No record yet in the NJCAA Division II Region 8, which also features Pasco Hernando State College and Palm Beach State College. Trinity Baptist defeated Pasco Hernando by 4 points in a recent home game less than 2 weeks ago. The Timberwolves last played Santa Fe College last night, 12-99-90 in that ball game, but they make a very quick transition up the court. And the first basket of the night is scored by Maurice Campbell, who averages 15.3 points per game. Timberwolves are averaging 77.8 points per game while allowing 79.4. They're shooting 43% on the season, 37% from three-point range, and 73% from the free throw line. Zach Chiatti ties it up with the layup. And Chiatti, one of Trinity's leading scorers at 9 points per game. Eagles are 2-5 on the season. No record yet in NCCAA Division II South Region competition. Their last game was a 73-57 loss at NAIA Thomas University on November 22nd. They've also played 3 Division I exhibitions and performed quite well against the D1 opponents. That one goes out of bounds, missed everything, and Trinity Baptist will have possession. 2-2 here in the early going, so pull up a chair, a lot of action left. We've just started the first half. The Eagles are 64.4 points per game and allowing 73.9. They're shooting 40% overall, 27% from three-point range, and 61% from the free throw line. The head coach of the Timberwolves is Mr. Charles Ruiz, and Coach John D. Jones is in his 12th season leading Trinity Baptist College, a graduate and former assistant coach at D1 Liberty University. Xavier Rose with the steal. Ball gets away, and Gateway's Campbell is able to pick that one up, work his way all the way up the court, and get the finger roll to go. Again, he averages 15.3 points per game. He is the Timberwolves' leading scorer. 4-2 Florida Gateway from Lake City, Florida, just about an hour west on I-10 and US 90. Ball tipped away, West lost control, and then the Gateway Timberwolves are able to pick it off cleanly. A lot of height on this Florida Gateway roster. Maisonnet with the pick for the Eagles, and now have a chance to tie it or take the lead with a three-point play. Head coach Charles Ruiz, assisted by Cesarian Wilson and Drew Norman. Always a pleasure to meet and say hello to Coach Ruiz. He brings his team over here. We'll go over there later on in the season as well. Maisonnet for 3. He's averaging 5.9 points per game, so he's already halfway to his season average, and he gives the Eagles a 1-point lead. Gymnasium is loud here tonight. Women's basketball earlier, Toccoa Falls defeated Trinity Baptist in South Region competition. Eric Canavan receives the pass and drops it in. That's a big man who just scored the basket for Florida Gateway College. Eric Canavan at 6'8" from Orlando. He puts Florida Gateway back up by 1. West bounce pass inside, and Alvarez converts. Fausto Alvarez averages 9.6 points per game. He is the leading scorer. Trinity Baptist spreads the scoring around. They don't have one man who's going to light everything up. They like to see several Eagles put the ball in the cylinder, and they'll have another opportunity to do just that as the ball goes out of bounds. right at the Eagles bench. Michael West heads out, and Tierre Smith takes over with 15:39 left to go in the first half. Dean Bureau, my son, on camera, just about to graduate in another 2 weeks from the University of North Florida. Maisonnet thought about that three. Instead, he fights his way inside and draws the foul. If I saw that correctly, it's Eric Canavan. No, it is not. Foul was called on Maurice Campbell. First foul of the ball game, and Maisonnet will shoot two. And the first one is no good. As a team, the Eagles at 61% free throw shooting. Maisonnet missed his first. Number two, again, bounces around the rim and does not fall through. Maisonnet, 75% coming into tonight's play, but he goes 0 for 2. Rose, though, gets the rebound, goes coast to coast, and Fausto Alvarez could not tip it in. Great to see Xavier Rose back on the court. He missed several games with a leg injury. Got all the playing time at North Florida in that exhibition game across town Tuesday night. Campbell couldn't get inside, but he found some help in Canavan. He gets the short jumper to drop, and Florida Gateway is back up by 1. A seesaw affair so far. Gateway scored first, Trinity Baptist, then went up 5-2, and it's been back and forth through the first 5.5 minutes. Smith to Maisonnet, that's for 3, but it's short and off the front of the rim. Bars across midcourt, and he'll draw a foul. Foul's called on Tierre Smith, his first, and team foul number 1. It's on the floor, so the Timberwolves will inbound over near the Eagles bench. That's 4-3 from the corner, a little bit short. Canavan tried to slam dunk the rebound, but misses. Maisonnet pulls up, had to go way up high to get over Morris, but he couldn't do that, or check that, Jeremy Young. Meanwhile, Gateway's Campbell goes coast to coast, and he has 6 of the 10 points. Eric Canavan has the other 4. Pretty good sized crowd here at Trinity Gymnasium on a beautiful, cool Thursday night here on the west side of Jacksonville. That was a 2-point effort from Chiatti. Long pass to Canavan, underneath the basket, back outside toward the bench area. Fighting his way inside and getting called for an offensive foul is Jeremy Young. His first personal foul and team foul number 2. And Trinity Baptist with a 3-point play could tie the score. They will send Jaquez Anderson in and Mark Jobert Maisonnet out. Anderson works the ball past midcourt. Smith guarded by Campbell. Eagles work the ball to the far side. Alvarez, turnaround jumper, and it's good. Fausto Alvarez with his second bucket of the night, and the Eagles are within 1. Ian Kennedy and Michael West ready to check in for Coach John D. Jones in his 12th year out of Liberty University. Canavan, ball hit the front of the net, stayed in bounds. Alvarez rebounds. Rose brings it up court. Anderson for the lead. Good. 3-pointer for Jaquez Anderson. 7.3 points per game. As a team coming in, the Eagles shooting 27% from 3-point range. For Anderson, that's his 9th 3 of the season. And we have ourselves a whistle as a few gentlemen collide. And the foul's called on Zach Chiatti. That's his first, and team foul number 2. At first I thought it would be free throws, but foul was called on the floor. So again, Florida Gateway will inbound near the TBC bench after a little bit of housekeeping duty. 12-10, Eagles lead thanks to the three-pointer from Jacques Anderson. He alone is shooting over 35% from three-point range. That was his 9th successful three in 24 attempts. 12 and a half left to go in the first half. Ian Kennedy on the court. Turn around, spin, a couple of rotations around the rim, but then Canavan gets the basket, his third of the night. He and Campbell have split the 12 points evenly at 6 apiece. West just came back onto the court. That was him with the ball a moment ago as the Eagles work the ball to the left side. Anderson, 4-3. This one's a little long, and rebounded by Antoine Weber. A lot of speed for the Timberwolves in addition to a lot of height. D.W. Lewis knocked the ball up into the air, and Anderson pulled it down, and the Eagles have a chance to regain the lead. Anderson to Rose. Kennedy guarded heavily by a big man, Demarion Valmere. Rose puts on the move, goes up and underneath, and gets the bucket, his first of the night. 7.4 points per game is the average for Xavier Rose. He is a sophomore from Quitman, Georgia. Actually his third season under Coach Jones, but remember, anyone on that 2020 roster gets an extra year. That's the three. It's off the rim. Rebounded by Canavan. Basket is good, and the foul. And the foul's called on Jacques Anderson. That's his first, and team foul number 3. Canavan converted. This is the first free throw of the night for the Timberwolves. 9 for 10 on the season is Eric Canavan, and now 10 for 11. And he now has 9 of the 15 points that Florida Gateway has put on the board. Maurice Campbell with the other 6. Florida Gateway as a team, 73% free throw shooting. West misses a three-point attempt, and probably one of the fastest transitions up the court I've seen this season. And the beneficiary is Antoine Weber, who averages 8 points per game. He is 6'4". He's a freshman from Rochester, Minnesota. A long way to come play basketball for Coach Charles Ruiz. Bounce pass to Anderson, and he pulls the Eagles back to within 1. He now has 5. Coming up on the midway point of the first half, a lot of very fast-paced action in the early going. Fausto Alvarez at the scorer's table for Trinity Baptist, ready to come in at the next whistle. That's a blocked shot by D.W. Lewis, and a quick pass up to Anderson. The slam dunk gives the Eagles the lead. Jacques Anderson with the highlight, and a 30-second timeout called by Coach Ruiz with the score. Trinity Baptist 18, Florida Gateway 17, back in 30 seconds after this message from the NCCAA. Jacques Anderson ignited the crowd right before that timeout with a go-ahead slam dunk, giving Trinity Baptist a 1-point lead. A couple of substitutions for both teams. Royce Morris, number 2, just gave the ball up. Our first look at Morris here tonight. And a couple of fake passes and then a missed jump shot. Kennedy with the rebound. These two teams will meet again in Lake City later this season. Kennedy, a long three off the rim. Looked very good coming out of his hands. January 23rd at Florida Gateway College is when these two teams will meet again. And we always get excitement when these two teams hook up. If I saw that correctly, that was Jeremiah Bars with his first basket of the night. Bars averages 9.5 points per game, another sophomore from Orlando. So 19-18. West runs the baseline, had nowhere to go, works the ball back outside. Shot clock is under 10. Shot clock at 3. Anderson fires, it's off the rim. Loose ball grabbed by Lewis. They do get a new 20 seconds. West inside the paint, draws the foul. Have to see which Timberwolf will get called. It is Antoine Weber, I believe, got called for the foul. Official held up his fingers very quickly, but Michael West will shoot 2. Number 1 is good. Michael West, 10 for 12 coming into tonight's play. That's over 83%. He hit his first to tie the score. And number 2 puts the Eagles back out in front by 1. 8.5 left right now. 20-19, Trinity Baptist leads. Noel Wakefield, our official scorekeeper. And a good long three-pointer from Jeremiah Bars. He now has 5, and he gives Gateway a 2-point lead. Biggest lead so far tonight has been 5 points. Florida Gateway had that not too long ago. Ball stolen away by Weber. Almost lost possession. Now he fires off a 3. He didn't really have a chance to size that one up, but he got his own rebound. Another 3. This one good off the glass. Bars really missed it off target. I don't think he was trying to bank it in, but he did. And the Timberwolves have another 5-point lead. They brought some very enthusiastic fans over from Lake City. Love to see that enthusiasm from fans of both teams here inside Trinity Gymnasium. West thought about a 3. 2 seconds and the ball stolen away. Trinity Baptist unable to get off the shot, and now Gateway has a chance to go up by 7 or maybe 8. Coming up on 7 minutes left in the first half. That's the 3. It's good. That's Royce Morris, who averages 2.7, and he's on the board. A sophomore from Orlando. No, a freshman from Jacksonville. I was reading Jeremiah Bars. West has a deflection, but Alvarez is there to put it back in. Third basket for Fossil Alvarez. 6-point lead for Florida Gateway. Two Jacksonville products for Florida Gateway. Royce Morris and Calvin Brown, who wears number 20. A whistle well before the shot. Offensive foul called against Royce Morris. That is his first. It's team foul number 4. Trinity Baptist has committed 3 and will resume play after this timeout with 6:17 left to go in the first half. And Florida Gateway leading 28-22. Well, the timeout was just really to get a substitution. So we are resuming play right now. For Trinity Baptist, it's Chiatti, Rose, Maisonnet, Alvarez, and Smith. A new man on the court, Nathaniel Mobley, makes his first appearance of the night for the Timberwolves. Canavan, Morris, Young, and Bars also on the floor. That ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be green ball, says the official. Trinity Baptist missed a couple of opportunities in their last few trips up the court. They were able to get the short jumper on the putback by Alvarez in between to cut the deficit down to 6. Pull-up jumper off the rim and batted out of bounds by Nathaniel Mobley, so it's Trinity Baptist with possession. Mobley, another big man, 6'7". He's a sophomore from Lake City, so a hometown product for the Timberwolves. Riley Kilgore is listed at 6'0", and the next shortest man is 6'2". So again, a lot of height for the Timberwolves. Chiatti pull-up jumper, a little strong, and rebounded by Eric Canavan. Coming up on 5 minutes left. Ball swatted away and picked up by Alvarez. He had to make sure he kept his feet still. Chiatti couldn't get inside the lane, but he found Rose, however, coming from behind was Bars with the interception. Jeremiah Bars has some fans in the audience here. As for 3, it's off the rim, and Chiatti with the rebound. Chiatti had his jersey grabbed. Somebody got away with a foul. The ball went out of bounds, and it's going to be TBC's ball. Xavier Rose will inbound. 3 substitutions for Coach Ruiz. Colby Parson wears number 5. Maurice Campbell, one of the starters, wearing number 15. He's back onto the court. And Jeremy Young also makes his way back in. Smith guarded by Campbell. Spinelli, 4-3, off the rim. Maisonnet rebounds. Maisonnet was triple teamed momentarily, had to kick the ball back outside. Rose near midcourt. 10 to shoot, inside the lane, and the basket, and the foul. Foul's called on Eric Canavan. That's his first, and team foul number 3. And Rose has a chance at a 3-point play. Limited opportunity, but he's done a good job in 7 attempts, hitting 5 of them, 71.4%. And he converts the 3-point play. He now has 5, and more importantly, he cuts the deficit down to 3. 4 minutes left in the first half. 28-25, Gateway leads. Long pass kept in play. Going inside and drawing the foul will be Colby Parson. Jace Spinelli called for the foul. Parson will shoot 2. These will be the first free throws of the season for Colby Parson. And number 1 is a little strong and off the back of the rim. Parson has made 4 appearances. He has scored 4 total points. Make that 5. Now the numbers I'm giving you do not include last night's game against Santa Fe College. Santa Fe won that game by 9, 99-90. 4-point lead for the Timberwolves. Spinelli off the glass. His first basket of the night. He averages 5.8. Eagles are back to within 2. And the crowd livening up. Lake City only an hour's drive away, so their fans able to make it here to Jacksonville. 4 to shoot. Campbell goes up over Alvarez, And it looks like we're going to have an offensive goaltending called against Canavan. Actually, he's being called for a push from behind. So that is his second personal foul. It's team foul number 5. And I got that one wrong. That was against number 11 on Trinity, not Florida Gateway, and that is Michael West. That's his first, and Trinity's team foul number 5. Each team has committed 5 fouls and has 1 to give. Not sure what the delay is about, but we're ready to resume. 20 on the shot clock. 2-point Gateway lead. Bounce pass to Canavan. Alvarez, now Maisonnet, both double teaming up on the big man. Shot clock at 7, 4-3, in and out. That ball was more than halfway down and somehow did not finish the trip. And Michael West rebounds a second chance, and I still can't believe that ball didn't fall. West for 3, no. Maisonnet mistimed his leap. Canavan with the easy rebound. .210 left in the first half. Campbell, no on the layup attempt. And that ball goes out of bounds. And Trinity Baptist has another opportunity to tie the score or take the lead. Ethan Elliott for Trinity Baptist and Jeremiah Bars for Florida Gateway are the substitutions. Jaquez Anderson now back onto the court for Coach Jones. Alvarez, Elliott, Rose, Anderson, and West for TBC. Bars, Campbell, Canavan. Number 32 is Tidarius Gully and Antoine Weber. First look at Tidarius Gully here tonight. Averages 1.5 per game. 10 seconds to shoot. Anderson for 3. Yes! That ball started to come back out. That's his second 3. He has 10. 2 of those on that slam dunk that momentarily gave Trinity Baptist a 1-point lead. About 20 left in the half. Canavan kicks it outside. And Gully lays it in off the glass. Tidarius Gully gets his first score of the night, 31-30, in a pretty much a seesaw affair throughout the entire first half. Gateway is led by 5 twice. Anderson for the lead, no. All the Eagles shied away from the basket, leaving only green jerseys in to get the rebound. Rose on guard of Campbell. And the Wolves kick it back towards midcourt. Jeremiah Bars now directing traffic. And this one goes out of bounds off the leg of Bars. Another opportunity for the Eagles to take the lead before halftime. They can play for 1. The scoreboard clock says 29.2. What you see on the screen being run by Liam Davis. Again, that is unofficial. Our TBC fans know that, but just to let the Gateway viewers know. Anderson able to keep the ball in bounds. Elliott for the lead, no, and a rebound by Canavan. 3 seconds. That's good if it goes, and it almost did and just did miss. And that brings us to the halftime intermission with the score. Florida Gateway College 31, Trinity Baptist College 30 in a very exciting first half. We'll pause here and we'll resume, keeping the camera rolling. You're watching Florida Gateway College at Trinity Baptist College on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College as the TBC Eagles are in a nail-biter with the Timberwolves from Florida Gateway College, just an hour west of Trinity Baptist on I-10 and US 90, right outside the city limits of Lake City, Florida. Leading scorer on the court is Trinity Baptist Jaquez Anderson with 10 points, 6 of those via the three-pointer. Maisonnet has 3, Rose 5, West 2, Spinelli, Chiatti both with 2, and Pasto Alvarez with 6. 3-point effort. That one is off the rim. Bars with the attempt. He has hit a three-pointer to garner his team leading 8 points. West could not convert, and a rebound. That was Tydarius Gully getting up and over everybody. Royce Morris has 3, Colby Parson 1, Eric Canavan with 9. So he's actually the leading scorer for Florida Gateway. Campbell with 6, Weber and Gully each with 2. As that ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Gateway's ball. Florida Gateway led by 5 at, I believe, 3 different points in the first half. But Trinity Baptist came back each time, took the lead in 2 of those 3 occasions, and trailed by 1 at the intermission. Trinity shot 44.4%. Gateway shot 46.4% in the first half. And Gully's able to put a move on Maisonnet and get the basket, his second of the night. Each team hit 3 three-pointers. Trinity 3 for 12, Gateway 3 for 10. Eagles are 3 for 5 at the line with 10 rebounds, and the Timberwolves 2 for 3 at the line with 16 rebounds. So you're up to date in case you missed any of the action in the first half. Alvarez looking for a foul but didn't get the call, and now Gateway a chance to get another 5, possibly a 6-point lead. That's Canavan from the line. Bounced inside the rim twice and dropped into the hands of Michael West. Or check that, Zach Chiatti. And the pass towards West, intercepted by Bars. Feeds Canavan and a foul. Both Maisonnet and West were there. It will be 2 free throws. And it'll be Michael West getting called for his first personal foul. Eric Canavan at the line. He has hit his only attempt so far tonight. Timberwolves had only 3 and converted 2 of them. Canavan is 10 for 11 on the season, including the one he hit in the first half. And this one is good. When you come in shooting 90%, I don't care if it's 9 for 10 or 90 for 100. That's getting the job done. Diego Fernandez makes his first appearance of the night. Pierre Smith also back on the court for Coach Jones. And Canavan hits them both. He now has 11, and the Timberwolves lead by 5. Official making sure the floor is dry before resuming play. Diego Fernandez, his first appearance of the night. He averages 3.2 points per game on the varsity level. He's close to 20 points a game in the JV games. Maisonnet nearly lost his footing. He was able to get off the jump shot, and Alvarez knocks it out of bounds. He's claiming that a Gateway defender actually touched the ball last, but the Timberwolves have possession and a chance to extend what is tied for their biggest lead of the night. Canavan takes the pass, gives it up to Bars. Bars kicks it outside. That is for 3. It's off the rim. Campbell with the miss, but Gully with the rebound. Nine seconds to shoot. Smith comes away with the steal. Fernandez pulls up for 3. It's in and out and back in. Fernandez gets his first basket of the night, cuts the deficit down to 2. This is Young running the baseline, and looks like Maisonnet got a hand on that one, and the pass from Fernandez is picked off. Young, another opportunity, and this time he finishes. The average is 9.3. Jeremy Young on the board and extending the lead back up to 4. Shot clock at 12. Fernandez feeds Maisonnet. Pull-up jumper off the rim, rebounded by Campbell. And he is hustling up the court, trying to get through 2 men and draws a foul. Campbell hit the floor pretty hard, but he's back up on his feet. Foul's called on Fausto Alvarez. That's his first. And we're going to double check that to see if that was Alvarez or Xavier Rose. Meanwhile, it is Gateway's possession, 26 on the shot clock. Campbell's pass goes astray, but Canavan is there. Second chance, no good. Rebound Lewis, but he lost the ball out of bounds, back over to Gateway. Lewis had gotten the rebound, but when he came down with it, lost control of the ball. And we'll have ourselves a timeout with 16 minutes left, and we'll be back in a minute. That last foul was not Alvarez nor Rose. It was actually T.R. Smith, and that was his second. Lewis intercepted the inbound pass, but stepped on the line, so Gateway will keep possession. 1 second ticked off the shot clock. Now they're going to put it at 19. Inbound pass to Canavan, back near midcourt. Maisonnet tipped the ball up in the air, and now we have ourselves a traveling violation called against Jeremiah Bars. Diego Fernandez got his hand on the ball, and as Bars tried to recuperate, once he grabbed control, he moved both feet. That was the reason for the call. Eagles could get within 2 or maybe 1. Hernandez hit a 3 a couple of moments ago. Gives it up to Smith. Back outside to Hernandez. Maisonnet uses the screen, goes inside and draws the foul. There was a traveling violation. A little late signal by the official after the whistle, but the turnover gives the ball back to the Timberwolves. Little housekeeping duty before we resume play. I was able to see the replay on the YouTube feed, which is about 30 seconds behind live action. Maisonnet did drag both feet, so a correct call by the official. No argument from anyone on the TBC Eagles. Spin move and a kick outside, and Demarion Valmer could not control the pass. He looked like he tried to go up for the shot before he made the catch. And a break for Trinity Baptist, and another chance to cut the deficit in half. 15 minutes left in a barn burner here in Trinity Gymnasium. Lewis for two. A little strong. Maisonnet rebounds. The ball did not hit the rim. So 8 to shoot. Smith out to Maisonnet. 4 seconds. 2 seconds. Fernandez gets it off. It didn't hit the rim. Rebound Gateway anyway, so the officials keep going. Great defense by Florida Gateway. Thank you for those of you letting us know you're watching here on the live feed. I'm Ray Bureau, bringing you the action here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Maisonnet with the rebound off the miss. Another chance for TBC to pull down to within 2. Hernandez with the three. His second, both in the second half, and it's a 1-point deficit. Honestly, I thought that one was going wide to the right because I was right in the line of sight of that shot, but the ball hit inside the rim and dropped through. Canavan collides with Lewis and an offensive foul. That is personal foul number 2 on Eric Canavan and team foul number 1 of the second half for the Timberwolves. The Eagles have committed 2. Rose works the ball past midcourt. Fernandez for 3, in and out. Canavan up over Lewis. That's not easy to do. That one would have given TBC the lead, but it dropped out. High pass inside to Valmir. And no basket for the Timberwolves. Smith to Maisonnet, and the ball knocked out of bounds. Substitution for Florida Gateway. Tydarius Gully in, and DeMaurian Valmir out. Rose, Lewis, Maisonnet, Smith, and Fernandez for Trinity Baptist. Fernandez had a little trouble holding on to the ball, but it goes back to TBC as Campbell had knocked it away, but he knocked it out of bounds. Campbell, Gully, Moore, Canavan, and number 0 is Porter Moore. Our first look at him tonight for the Timberwolves. He's averaging 1.3 points per game. A freshman from Chipley, Florida. Eagles now with a chance to take the lead. First half was back and forth. Timberwolves have led the entire second half so far. They got up by 5. It's now 1, and Rose could not convert the layup. All the way up court to Campbell. He drops it in. 8 points for Maurice Campbell. 6 in the first half, and the lead is 3. Three-pointer would tie the score, and Kennedy is heading over to the scorer's table. We have ourselves a whistle away from the ball. Not sure what the delay is for and the stop and play, but that does allow Zach Chiatti and Ian Kennedy to head onto the court. Tierre Smith and Diego Fernandez will head off. The shot clock was off track, and that's the reason for the stop, and the shot clock is now reset to 11 seconds. Kennedy for 3 to tie it off the rim, and rebound, but batted away. Lewis knocked it out of the hands of Canavan, but also knocked it out of bounds. Bars did the right thing and let that ball bounce again, or he might have been called for a carrying violation. Bounce pass, collision, picked up by Campbell. Coming up on 12 minutes left. Lewis on guard of Bars. Ball goes through the hands of Tydarius Gully, and an unforced error gives Trinity Baptist a chance to pull to within one, or possibly tie the score. Coach Jones is trying to get the attention of the official who's holding the ball. I thought for a moment Coach Jones was looking for a timeout, but instead he calls out the play. And again, the Eagles could possibly tie the score with a 3-point play. Chiatti to Lewis in the corner. Shot clock at 15. Kennedy for three. Good! His first score of the night. He averages 4.9, and in the JV games, he also is around 20 per game. Kennedy, a fantastic three-point shooter. That's his 11th of the season. He came in at 37%. And a whistle, foul on the floor. I believe that was called on Maisonnet. If I saw that correctly, that would be his first. Try to check that and get it right during the next timeout. 12 to shoot. Canavan, a little strong off the rim. Loose ball grabbed by Chiatti. Tied at 39 after the three-pointer from Kennedy. Last trip up the court and a whistle. Fouls called against Jeremiah Bars. That's his first. It's team foul number 3. Trinity Baptist has committed 4. That was on the floor, so the Eagles will inbound with 25 seconds on the shot clock. Kennedy thought about the three, instead kicked it out to Rose. And Rose loses possession. Chiatti able to swat the ball away, tried to keep it in bounds, but couldn't quite get there in time. But Chiatti did keep Gateway from getting off an easy layup. He thwarted the effort by Antoine Weber. 20 seconds on the shot clock. I think the two officials are going to talk about that shot clock and make sure it's set correctly. And now they're going to put 25. Make that 27. The official held up 5 like he was saying 25. Missed opportunity, but Gully gets it back. Misses a second chance. And the loose ball heads out of bounds. Chiatti gets his hands on it. And the ball's still alive, grabbed by Lewis. A lot of action, and the Eagles get possession. Kennedy, a pump fake, ball swatted away. Rose gets it back, bounce pass to Maisonnet, layup, good. That's 5 points for Maisonnet, a 3 in response from number 3, Jeremy Young, and Gateway leads by 1. 42-41. Past the midway point, just barely. Kennedy, 4-3. No! Looked like it was on its way down, hit inside the rim and bounced out. And we're going to have a pushing foul going against Ian Kennedy, his first. Team foul number 5. Fausto Alvarez in for Trinity Baptist. Riley Kilgore in for Florida Gateway. Our first look at Riley Kilgore, the sophomore from Bell, Florida. And pass is stolen by Maisonnet. Rose up the right side, feeds Alvarez. And a whistle. Alvarez came down with the ball with his foot on the line, so out of bounds over to the Timberwolves. Good clean block on the other end of the court. 9.5 left to go. Inside the paint, up high, and a miss. Alvarez picks it up off the floor. Holding on to the ball as two Timberwolves are trying to strip it. Rose takes the feed from Alvarez. Gives it back to the big man, and a foul. Alvarez will shoot two. Foul's called on Tiberius Gully. His first, team 4. Alvarez at the line for the first time tonight. 13 for 31 on the season. That's 42% for Fausto Alvarez. And number 1 is a little too strong. Eagles 3 for 6 at the line so far. Pending free throw number 2 from Alvarez. It is good. That's his 7th point, and it ties a score of 42. Kilgore went way up high to keep that ball in play. Short jumper miss. Alvarez rebound. Chiatti up the court, in the paint, and draws the foul. Chiatti, a very good free throw shooter, will go shoot 2. Tiberius Gully called for his second, putting Zach Chiatti at the line. He is at 91% on the season, 19 out of 21. These could be big free throws. Still a lot of time left. And that first one bounces around and drops out. Eagles 4 for 8, pending free throw number 2. It is no good. Just 4 for 9 are the Eagles, and we stay tied at 42. Timberwolves are 4 for 5 at the line. There haven't been a whole lot of free throws. Missed opportunity for Gateway to regain the lead. Chiatti is able to somehow stay in bounds. And Maisonnet lost control of the ball. Quick transition up the court. And another missed opportunity as Kilgore could not finish. Both these teams going hard right from the opening tip-off. Kennedy, jump shot, yes! He has 5, and the Eagles have a 2-point lead. (44-42). Neither team has really been able to pull away from the other. Again, Gateway has had the biggest lead. They've had a 5-point lead multiple times. Right now, TBC leads by 2. And a foul will be called against Zach Chiatti. That's his second. This one sends Demorian Valamer to the line. He hasn't gotten on the board just yet. And on the season, he is 2 for 2 from the line. First of 2. in and out. For Florida Gateway, Royce Morris and Jeremiah Bars enter the court. Young and Kilgore head off. Michael West takes over for Zach Chiatti. Second free throw also no good, so both teams missing at the line, and a block shot on the rebound attempt, and it'll be TBC's ball. Officials getting together across the corner of the court to make sure of the call. Trinity Baptist with possession and a 2-point lead with 7:20 left to go. The way this one's going, don't be surprised if we have a few extra minutes. Hazenet gives it up to West. Now takes the three. Off the rim. Rebound by Eric Canavan. Chance for the Wolves to tie it up or take the lead. Hazenet swats this one away. It was tipped, so the ball stays in play. Tipped once again. Shot clock at 10. 3 seconds. Canavan will not get the shot off in time. No basket. Mark Gilbert Maisonnet with 2 swats to put the ball in the backcourt. That plus tight defense underneath resulted in the shot clock violation, and the Eagles stave off the Wolves on that attempt to tie the score. Rose up the right side of the court. 6:20 to go and a 2-point lead. And a whistle away from the ball. Ian Kennedy called for the push. That is his second personal foul, and it's team foul number 7. So now the Wolves are in the bonus for the rest of the game. Gateway has committed 5 fouls and 1 left to give. Campbell kept that foot still, did not get the traveling call, and the basket is good from Royce Morris. That ties the score. He has 5. Eagles looking for a chance to regain the lead. And a whistle. And a foul is called against Florida Gateway. If I saw that correctly, that was DeMaurian Valmer, and if so, that's his first. It's team foul number 6. So after the inbound, both teams now in the bonus. Official talking with Coach Jones. That's the reason for the delay, and now we're ready to resume. And we have a whistle as the ball's knocked away from Fausto Alvarez. And another foul called against Gateway's DeMaurian Valmer. That's a 1-and-1. That is team foul number 7. So Fausto Alvarez at the line, 1 for 2. Those happened just a couple of moments ago. And the front end of the 1-and-1 is good. He now has 8. Puts the Eagles back in front by 1. And free throw number 2, no good. And rebounded by Gateway's Eric Canavan. Florida Gateway now trying to regain the lead. It's been this tight the entire night. West could not hold on. He was looking for Xavier Rose. Might have been better off finishing that one himself. Canavan dishes it off. Short jumper by Valmir did not go, and Alvarez is pushed to the ground, and a foul will be called against Eric Canavan. Gateway fans very unhappy with the call, and that will send Fausto Alvarez back to the line for another 1-and-1. He's 2 for 4. All 4 of those in this second half. So Alvarez has a 1-and-1. Michael West all the way back on the defensive side of the court. Royce Morris in the corner for Gateway, and now Tierre Smith and Michael West trade places. Alvarez front end is good. Now a chance to go 2 for 2 for Alvarez. He does just that, and he puts himself in the double digits in scoring. Eagles now 7 for 13 from the line. They've hit 3 of the last 4, and all of those by Fausto Alvarez. Ball gets through those bars, and Rose, for a moment, looked like he was going to dunk it, but did the wise thing and made sure he got the easy layup. He now has 7, and the Eagles lead by 5. Campbell answers with a short jumper. Ten points now for Maurice Campbell. 6 in the first half, 4 here in the second. 3-point Eagles lead. Bounce pass to Alvarez. Gets up and over but misses, and the rebound by Royce Morris. And a timeout. 4 minutes and 8 seconds left. Zach Chiotti in for Michael West. This is just a substitution timeout. Coach Jones called for that after the made basket. So Gateway will inbound, 26 on the shot clock. Morris, pull-up jumper. Rebound Campbell. And a block shot from Alvarez. The foul after the shot. It was a little bit of a late whistle. Alvarez blocked, but came down with the body contact, and that's the reason for the foul. His first, team foul number 8, Eric Canavan at the line. He is 3 for 3. That's the man who's missed only 1 free throw this whole season, and that hasn't been tonight. Ian Kennedy in for Tierre Smith. 12 points now for Eric Canavan. And a very rare miss for the man who came in at 90% and hit his first 4. Xavier Rose will draw the foul and go to the line. Gateway fans are claiming that it was an offensive foul, but it's called against Royce Morris, his second. Xavier Rose will shoot 2. Rose has hit his only attempt so far tonight. That was at the back end of a 3-point play in the first half. On the season, he is 6 for 8, 75%. And this one is good. 6 points for Xavier Rose. More importantly, extends the lead to 3 in a very tight game with 3:44 left. Zach Chiotti back in. Ian Kennedy has a seat. And Rose does not hit the second, but it's still a 3-point lead. Eagles now 8 out of 14 at the line. They make that 15. And an unforced error will give the ball right back to the Eagles. Three and a half left to go. Trinity Baptist 50, Florida Gateway 47. I believe this is the Eagles' biggest lead at 3 points, and Florida Gateway's biggest has been 5 more than once. Kennedy for 3, no, in and out. Another one that started to go down but didn't finish. That would have really ignited the crowd. And Bars looks like he will draw the foul against Xavier Rose. His first. Both teams have now committed 9, so essentially double bonus the rest of the way. Of course, not official until the 10th, but we can go ahead and say that. It'll be a 1-and-1 here, and then double bonus the rest of the way for both teams. Bars has not shot a free throw yet tonight, and on the season, he is 16 for 18, 89%. This Gateway team has some guys who can really get it done at the line. Kennedy out, Tierre Smith in. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good. 9 points, and now a 2-point lead for Trinity Baptist, pending free throw number 2. 9 from Bars. And Maisonnet gets the rebound. The Timberwolves are giving up the rebound. Getting back on defense. Eagles by 2. Under 3 to go. Spin move by Rhodes, but it's blocked. That was Gully who got his hands on the ball. And a spin move around Tierre Smith, and contact draws the foul, and Campbell will shoot 2. For Tierre Smith, that is foul number 3. Team foul number 10. Campbell has not shot a free throw yet tonight. On the season, he is 71%, 12 for 17. If he hits them both, we will be tied. Ian Kennedy got a little bit of rest and hydration and is back at the table. Maurice Campbell hits his first. He has 11, and the lead is now 1 for the Eagles. Kennedy in for Smith. Timeout called by Coach Jones with the score Trinity Baptist 50, Florida Gateway 49. This afternoon, Trinity Baptist College is playing their 4th Division I opponent this season, an exhibition game at D1 Jacksonville University on the south side. If you're in the area and would like to attend that game, you can do so absolutely free. Jacksonville University is having a special promotion. They are honoring all the healthcare workers in the city of Jacksonville. So free admission Saturday afternoon as TBC visits the Dolphins of Jacksonville University at 4 p.m. Then the next regular season game for the TBC Eagles following that game at JU. Trinity Baptist is at Johnson & Wales University on December 13th, at St. Andrews University in Laurinburg, North Carolina on December 15th, and then Trinity Baptist will play its 5th and final D1 exhibition on December 19th in Thibodaux, Louisiana at Nichols State. for Florida Gateway after tonight's game. The Timberwolves will be at South Georgia State on Saturday, December 3rd. Tip-off at 4 p.m. That will be streamed by South Georgia State. Tuesday, December 6th, it's going to be Gateway at Florida State College at Jacksonville on our south side. And on Thursday the 8th, Florida Gateway College will be home against Enterprise State. Actually, that Florida State College game is a home game for Florida Gateway, now that I look at it one more time. Those are the next upcoming games for both the Eagles and the Timberwolves. Campbell hit the first of two before the timeout. He can tie the score by converting one more right now. 4 Eagles and 1 Timberwolf surrounding the lane for the rebound. And Fausto Alvarez pulls it down. The Eagles hold on to their 1-point lead with 2:37 and counting left to go. Chiatti, no, goaltending! Or will it be a foul? It is goaltending called, and Chiatti will get credit for the basket. So the Eagles extend the lead to 3 at 52-49. Double team trap in the backcourt. Campbell escapes, loses possession inside the paint, and we have a whistle. Jump ball is the call. Trinity Baptist has the arrow. Hello to Julius, letting us know you're watching on the live feed. Trey Whitfield, former TBC Eagle. Miss Jen Elliott, one of our fan favorites. And we have some fans cheering on the Florida Gateway Timberwolves. Love for Nails, letting us know you're watching as well. Always enjoy seeing those names pop up on the screen. 2:19 left to play. Trinity Baptist has a 3-point lead. For the Eagles, Kennedy, Rose, Maisonnet, Chiatti, and Alvarez. For the Timberwolves, Campbell, Morris, Canavan, Gully, and Bars. This one still could go either way, so pull up a chair and enjoy the rest of this barn burner we've had here all night long. Alvarez, no, could not convert. Now a chance for Gateway to pull to within 1 or tie with a 3. Bars guarded by Rose, gives it up to Morris. Kennedy on guard. That's for 3, it's good. Maurice Campbell ties it up at 52. Chiatti gets it across the timeline with just 1 second to spare. Maisonnet found himself in the backcourt, had to hustle back to the front side. Shot clock at 10. Rose makes his way inside, does not convert, and now Gateway can take the lead. Gully with the rebound. Couple of missed layups in the past several moments for the Eagles, but a missed opportunity for Gateway to take the lead. Under a minute, we're tied. Chiatti, guarded by Morris, has to pull back outside the arc. Shot clock at 15. 44 seconds. 10 to shoot. Rose to Kennedy for 3 from the corner, off the rim. Rebound Gully, 35 seconds. Ball gets away, Maisonnet picks it up. Chiatti to Alvarez, good! Fausto Alvarez gives his team a 2-point lead, 26.7 to go. It will be Gateway's ball. Stay with us. 26.7 says the scoreboard in the gymnasium. Gateway does not have to take a three. We'll let you look at it and let the fans tell you what happens. Bars, no good. Loose ball, Maisonneuve grabs it, and a foul. The foul is called on Riley Kilgore, sending Mark Jobert Maisonneuve to the line. These free throws are massive. If he hits them both, it's a two-possession game with 9.2 seconds left. Even one of them means Gateway would have to hit a three. First free throws of the night for Mark Jobert Maisonneuve. He's a 75% shooter on the season. Eagles are going to give up the rebound and head back to play defense. First one a little strong. Number two, big free throw by Maisonneuve. 6 points, 3-point game, 7 seconds. Bars to tie it, in and out. Second chance will not happen. The Eagles win. Final score, Trinity Baptist College 55, Florida Gateway College 52, and once again, like every time these teams meet, we've had the most excitement. Maurice Campbell 14 for Gateway, Eric Canavan 12, and the leaders for Trinity Baptist, Fausto Alvarez 10, Jaquez Anderson, or Alvarez 12, Anderson 10. I can't call a single player of the game. This was an entire team effort by both the Eagles and the Timberwolves. Thank you everybody for joining us here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Trinity Baptist now 3-5 on the season. Florida Gateway 2-4. For Dean Bureau, our cameraman, head coach and athletic director John D. Jones, I'm Ray Bureau saying good